What's up, everybody? It's your man right here, the one and only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, one of the original road warlords. And as always, bringing you the knowledge and dropping the science in this industry of what we call trucking. I'm doing this particular video to speak on some comments that were made on some of the videos and stuff of past. And I hope that it gives not only those and stuff who made the comments on my past video content, but those who also have those questions in the future. And that is, no one wants to be that person. No one wants to be that person that goes to the dealership and purchase, get all their hard-earned money and go to the dealership to go get said equipment just to find out that the equipment isn't operating up to spec. No one wants to be that person. No one wants to be that person that fills out a job application to go to a said carrier just to find out that the carrier isn't what it's expected, what it's supposed to be. No one wants to be that person. No one wants to be that person and stuff that puts everything out there on the line and stuff just to find out that there's no return in the end. No one wants to be that person. No one wants to be that person that fails in business. Everybody has the aspiration and stuff, especially those who wants to make that transition and stuff, into buying a truck. I understand the importance of it. And so it's not to say that the route that I went is the best route or the perfect route, because, there are some pros and cons and stuff. That's just the route that I took. The information that I put out there and stuff is what I feel people need to be prepared for and stuff if they take that route. And one of the things that I respect about Lone Mountain is the fact that I had to come up with a plan. I had to come up with a plan and stuff, as far as what I had to do. I also respect Lone Mountain and stuff because, they were in the position of show and prove. Show and prove and stuff that you have a plan and stuff into play and stuff, which I did. I totally respect that. And because of that, I think it cut down on a lot of misconception, And again, that came from many of the mistakes and stuff that I made in times past. So when I filled the application stuff out with them, I was ready. I was ready, and I showed them that I was ready. And that's how you have to be and stuff, man, in business, is that you have to be ready for best and worst case scenario. Because the plan that they were asking me and stuff, what's going to happen, if this happens right here, that happens there and stuff. They were speaking on worst case scenario because they knew that in the best case scenario and stuff, what was going to happen. What are you going to do on the worst case scenario? And so I had to show and prove. And so, in business, this is what we tend to look at more than anything else and stuff, is the worst case scenario. Because we know what the best case scenario is going to be, is that, we're going to go out here, we're going to be successful, we're going to move on to whatever it is and stuff, whether it's, paying off that truck or going a little bit further and stuff, man, and starting your fleet of trucks and so on and so forth. Is that, there's many lanes and stuff of what you're going to take and stuff as far as success. But everybody wants it and everybody has the intention on making this happen. That's the whole reason why I feel that a lot of people and stuff, man, take the steps into starting their own business, whether it's going to the lease or becoming an own operator, getting your own authority, so on and so forth. So, as far as purchasing a truck, there is no place that you can go to and stuff and you're going to have the perfect truck. It's just not going to happen. It doesn't matter whether you go to Lone Mountain. It doesn't matter whether you go to the manufacturer. The same things that were commented on and stuff is that can happen anywhere. That can happen anywhere. You can go right to the manufacturer and stuff and get you a brand new truck, and it could be under warranty. And you can get out here and stuff, man, and the truck started breaking down. Just every time you turn around and stuff, every week you're out here, you're breaking down and stuff, and you know, you got to get towed to a shop. That costs money. You know, it costs money up front and stuff like that. You know, you may have a warranty and stuff that covers all that, but meanwhile, you know, while all this stuff is going on, you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do in meantime? While you have this downtime, you know, while the truck is in the shop, what are you going to do? That can happen anywhere. And so, you know, I can't tell anybody stuff, you know, this is the perfect place and stuff to go to get said equipment. And I hope that that wasn't the intention, you know, when I made my video and stuff about Lone Mountain. You know, I was just speaking from my perspective of those who want to go over there and purchase a truck. Now, I feel that there are videos and stuff that I made as far as what to look for and stuff, you know, when purchasing equipment. But, you know, that's speaking generally. That's speaking generally, and I hope that, you know, you use that as a tool and stuff, not for just going to Lone Mountain, but just going anywhere to purchase a truck. You know, that's why I put this information out here and stuff, you know, not to entertain and stuff, but for information. That's why I love my subscriber base. That's why I put my information and stuff out here, so that if you have any questions and stuff pertaining to the trucking industry, hey, you can contact me, you can call me, because I'm not Hollywood. I want people to, if you're making that transition and stuff, you know, and to getting your own truck, or going to another truck company and stuff, or going into a lease program and stuff like that, and you want to talk about your options or whatever, and you feel that, you know, in my 16 years of experience or my information and stuff that I'm putting out here, if it's helpful and you just need more insight about what's going on, I say contact me directly, you know, and we can compare notes and stuff like that. I mean, because the thing is that, you know, hey, if I want success, I also want the people that listen to me and the people that are around me to be successful. You know, because I mean, hey, if you want to fail or whatever, you could just do nothing and fail. I mean, I understand the aspects of building up your money, you know, having to go get loans and stuff, or, you know, whatever you have to do and stuff to get the ball rolling. You know, you putting all these things into motion and stuff like that. That's hard work. You know, that's a lot of ingenuity and stuff that go into that and stuff just to get something and to have it all wasted behind, you know, what some people may feel as a bad decision. You know, I know what it's like and stuff, because, I mean, Rooster Red is my third truck. Rooster Red is my third truck and stuff. You seen my second truck and stuff, Sky Rooster. But I got one more truck before that one. And it was some decisions and stuff that I made that really led to the demise of my first truck. But it led to the birth of Sky Rooster. And so now, you know, I have Rooster Red. But, you know, in the midst of that and stuff, you know, there were things and stuff that I was doing that I had to do and stuff in order to put these things into play, you know, because, I mean, hey, I gave these people to get Rooster Red, I had to give, you know, I had to come with a substantial down payment. And, you know, that came with me staying out here on this road and stuff and saving up my money. You know, I didn't go the route of going to get a loan and stuff like that. But, you know, even if you did, you know, again, you still have to honor those commitments and you have to pay that money back. And the only way that you're going to get, the only way you're going to get that money paid back is through working. You know, unless you somehow hit the lottery or something like that. But, you know, I mean, reality is that you're going to have to work to get those loans paid. So, trust me, I understand the comments that are made and stuff like that. I understand that, you know, no one wants to go to a place and stuff and just get a total piece of junk. Nobody wants to go through, you know, getting a truck and stuff. And even though equipment is going to break down, but, you know, you shouldn't be getting it just driving right off the lot and then boom, it just blows up and say, okay, all right, what you going to do now? You know, but no one wants to be that person. But, you know, it does exist. And if it happens and stuff, you have to have a plan in place. And so, you know, if you just happen to be that person, that you don't want to be and stuff, then, you know, you got to have something in play. It's not to say that it's going to happen every single time, but know the things to look for. And, you know, you're taking the same risk no matter where you go and stuff, but going in with better information can help you in your decision and stuff on, you know, purchasing said equipment. You know, the truck that I wanted, for instance, and stuff, man, I wanted a T660. I wound up with a Freightliner Cascadia. You know, but that decision came from the choices and stuff that were laid before me and stuff. And so, you know, when I did the research, I found that this right here would be the better option for me. You know, and so that's why I always tell people, continue to do your research, fact find, and studies. Harness on your skills every day, because it's important and stuff, you know, in real decision making and stuff. You know, I feel that the information that I put out here and stuff is not about how I feel personally, but what is done to me personally. It's not a personal attack against anyone. It's just information based upon things and stuff that I've been through, you know. But the information that I put out here and stuff, man, is to be factual, to help you in the decision and stuff, you know. Whether it's, you know, purchasing equipment or going to a said carrier, so on and so forth. So again, you know, I totally understand nobody wants to be that person, but, you know, if you happen to be that person, then, you know, you have to also expect that possibility, you know, because the thing, what I say a lot of times and stuff, you know, and that's based upon this industry itself, is that it's built upon a lot of negativity. And so a person will sit there and say, well, you know, what happens if I fail? I ask the question with a question, what happened if you don't? What happened if you succeed? And so with that, I'll end on that note right there and stuff. My contact information is up here on the page if you want to contact me directly. If you do, I just say let it be about the industry, and I'll help you out as much as possible. I hope that this video, just like many other stuff, are informal. It helps you in whatever decisions and stuff that you make, you know, especially in the aspect of getting into trucking. And as always, this your man right here, the one and only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, telling you as always, continue to do your research, fact find, and studies. Harness on your skills every day. Until next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe, be easy, and peace out.